This year, the Community Foundation is pleased to present the Jordan Award to Mandy Cabot and Peter Kjellerup. Let me tell you a bit about their background and to highlight just a few things that they have so deserved this award for. Mandy and Peter met over horses, and as they described it, their first encounter was really love at first sight. Their love has taken them around the world together. While a young couple was on a horse buying trip, Mandy glimpsed a pair of closed-back clogs in a window in a small shop, in Peter's hometown, of course. A new business was born. They started stocking clogs in their tack shop. They brought clogs to the horse shows, and they sold clogs out of the back of their station wagon, and if I hadn't seen pictures of it, I don't think I would have believed it. They made up the name Dansko, literally translated Danish shoes, and incorporated in 1990. Keep that date in mind. For a long time, Dansko only had a handful of employees in the West Grove location. As Peter explained it, Mandy was COE, Chief of Everything. Peter was COEE, Chief of Everything else. Of course. Despite their keen focus on Dansko, Mandy and Peter's personal community charitable involvements grew, as did Dansko. As Mandy and Peter volunteered locally, nationally, and globally, they made sure that Dansko's workplace policies encouraged employee volunteerism. Dansko put in place employee lunches and learn and lunch sessions for nonprofit organizations. Dansko volunteered services and projects across the county. And third, they not only did Dansko pay its employees to take time off to volunteer, but Dansko matched their salaries and gave the amount to the nonprofits. Mandy and Peter launched the Dansko Foundation in 2003, staffed entirely by employees. Funding for Dansko Foundation was generated by proceeds from the sales of shoes in the Dansko company store at West Grove. You can see how incredible Dansko was becoming. In 2005, Dansko reached a milestone, 100 employees and $100 million in revenue. Dansko focused even more so on sustainability and socially responsible business practices in the broadest sense of the word. Dansko became a founding B Corporation in 2007. A B Corporation certifies companies on how they create value for their shareholders, their employees, their local community, and the environment. In 2008, 150 Dansko employees joyfully stepped into their new LEED Gold certified corporate headquarters, the first in Chester County. LEED stands for Leadership in Energy and Environmental Design. LEED certification is the globally recognized symbol for sustainability achievement. LEED buildings save energy, water, and resources. LEED buildings generate less waste and support human health. Dansko worked with Chester County's own Bernardin architects to design their sustainable building. Dansko's main lobby is a living wall of indoor plants, trickling water, but that's just the beginning. And if you ever get a chance to go there, you've got to. It's incredible. Dansko's roof is covered by 1,100 solar panels. Shrubs and grasses enhance a rooftop patio and provide insulation. Solar energy, wind energy, and recycling are paramount to them. All of this plus a stunning, eco-friendly free trade artwork. In 2012, Mandy and Peter sold 100% of their shares to the employee stock ownership plan. The ESOP truly demonstrates Mandy and Peter's authentic commitment to the triple bottom line: win-win-win for people, planet, and profits. In 2015, Mandy and Peter created their own private Cabot Kjellerup Foundation. In 2016, Mandy turned over the responsibilities of the president to Jim Fox, Dansko's CFO for over 10 years. Mandy continues to be CEO and board chair, and Peter continues to be vice president in chief in charge of everything else. Going forward, Mandy and Peter anticipate greater focus and participation in nonprofits and our local community. This is tremendously good news for all of us. We are delighted tonight to present the Jordan Award to the longstanding charitable commitment that Mandy Cabot and Peter Kjellerup, and in doing so, have presented that they do the right thing every step of the way. Mandy and Peter, would you like to say a few words?
John, give them the award. So we'll give them the awards. Let them see the awards.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you. That's all you do.
May you do the honors?
I will hold the she angel.
Great.
And this is the he angel.
Wow, what an honor, what a tribute. Thank you so much for your kind words, Bob. Was that really us? Funny, life rarely turns out the way you expect it to. Never, ever in my wildest dreams did I ever expect to give birth to, much less run a shoe company. So how did we get this far? One word, serendipity. Getting in the path of an unexpected opportunity. And as I'm very fond of saying, anything worth doing is worth doing to excess, right? We never started down this path to be rich or famous. We started down this path to share something great. In this case, in Dansko's case, the world's most comfortable shoes. It was about making the unavailable available, about creating opportunities, giving people comfort, support, and confidence, about being trustworthy, about being loved. I grew up in a world where, to whom much is given, much is expected. I was expected to give back and forth, whatever I could. My dad taught me a lot about philanthropy, but not a lot about business. In fact, in the world he grew up in, it was all about the money. He, like his dad and his dad before him, spent their entire careers making money, only to give it away in their retirement. But what an inefficient system when you think about it. And what if I don't live to be 100, like they did, and most likely my dad will too? I'm not taking any chances. I want to make a difference now. Our business has a constellation of stakeholders to consider. Our consumers and our employees, our retailers and our suppliers, our community and our environment. What if, through the very structure and actions of our business, we could improve the quality of life of everyone our business touches? And on a personal level, why wait? Why not share our resources now, while we're young and can appreciate their impact? To both of these questions, the answer is we can and we should. And that's why I'm here today.
Okay. I just love how Mandy can express what I'm feeling. Thank you very much. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Bob. And thank you for the committee for nominating us. This is really humbling, and it's first now I realize when I hear what Chester County Community Foundation is actually achieving, that I feel that, okay, we have done something up to this date, but there are so big expectations for what we have to do from here on. So there's a lot to live up to. So I hope you will be able to fulfill the void that is in this community. So to understand where I'm coming from and why I am totally in agreement with the philanthropy that Mandy and I are doing, that is coming from a totally different background. It's coming from being a Dane. I have actually an interesting point in my life next week. Next week, I have been living in Denmark the first half of my life, and in the US the second half of the life. This is exactly half point. So the influence I have from being a Dane, my education, the society that I lived over there in Denmark, where everything is kind of taken care of. Like we have a fantastic education system. We have fantastic agencies that take care of nature. We have social security. So we have kind of a security net under us. And as an educator in the agriculture, I learned about sustainability. We learned about how to treat nature to be in balance with what we are producing in our fields. We learn how to live in the communities in harmony. That is what we learn from kids on and throughout our lives. This is the value set that is important. Here, I realized that this is quite different. The values I came with, they're not being taken care of the government agencies. No, this is being taken care of the nonprofits. So if we want to have a healthy world for our future kids, we need to back up on the nonprofits, because they're the one who is taking care of all the big issues that really matters in our future. And that's why I'm here.